Astronomers detected a perfectly timed pulse from the void, and it should not exist. It didn't come from a star. It didn't come from a planet. It didn't come from a galaxy. It came from a region of space believed to be almost empty. At first, scientists assumed it was noise, random interference, a mistake, but the signal returned again and again, always spaced by the same precise interval. Perfect timing is rare in nature, especially in deep space. This pulse was too regular, too clean, too deliberate. Instruments confirmed it across multiple observatories, different locations, different equipment, same result. Something in the void was pulsing. The void itself was not supposed to do anything. Cosmic voids are vast regions between galaxy clusters. They contain very little matter, almost no stars, almost no gas. For decades, astronomers treated them as background emptiness, places where nothing happens. But this pulse suggested otherwise. The timing was exact, down to milliseconds. No drift, no decay, no random variation. That alone raised concern. Natural cosmic processes usually wobble. They fluctuate. They weaken. This did not. Scientists began checking known sources. Pulsars were ruled out. They rotate, but they live inside galaxies. Magnetars were eliminated. They flare unpredictably. Black holes did not fit. They do not pulse with this kind of precision. The signal came from a direction with no known object, no visible mass, no radiation source, just darkness. Data suggested the pulse traveled billions of years before reaching Earth. It had been repeating long before humans existed, long before Earth formed. Whatever created it has been operating for an incomprehensible length of time. That realization changed the tone of the investigation. This was not a recent event. It was ancient, persistent, stable. Some scientists proposed a shockwave echo. Others suggested oscillations in space-time itself. Neither explanation fully matched the data. The pulse did not weaken over distance. It did not blur. It arrived sharp and intact. That implied extreme coherence. Something was maintaining its structure across cosmic scales. The void surrounding the signal appeared unusually uniform, almost too smooth. Galaxies around its edges showed slight alignment, not dramatic, but noticeable, as if something subtle was influencing large-scale structure. This raised a new question. Was the pulse a byproduct or a mechanism? Was it emitted by something hidden, or was the void itself involved? The idea of an active void made many uncomfortable. Void regions shape how galaxies form. They guide expansion. They influence gravity indirectly. But they were never thought to generate signals, yet the evidence pointed there. Researchers analyzed the pulse frequency. It did not match any known atomic transition. It did not align with cosmic background fluctuations. It did not correlate with dark matter models. Every comparison ended the same way. No match. That forced a deeper possibility. Maybe the signal was not energy in the usual sense. Maybe it was information, a pattern embedded in space-time, a repeating structure carried by expansion itself. This idea bordered on speculative, but so did ignoring the data. The pulse followed the same rhythm regardless of observation angle. That ruled out rotation. It also ruled out orbit. Nothing was moving in a circle. Nothing was spinning. The timing came from something more fundamental. Some researchers suggested standing waves, not in air, not in plasma, but in space-time geometry. If space can stretch, it can oscillate. If it can oscillate, it can resonate. The void might be acting like a cosmic cavity, amplifying a process we barely understand. That raised another concern. If space-time can resonate, what triggered it? Resonance needs an origin, a disturbance, a boundary, or a condition set long ago, possibly at the beginning of the universe. The timing interval hinted at extreme age. Some calculations traced it back close to early cosmic inflation. That would mean this signal is not traveling through space. It is embedded within it, reappearing as space itself expands. If true, the pulse is everywhere. We only notice it where matter is absent. Because nothing interferes, the void allows it to remain clean, undisturbed. That interpretation reframed everything. The void was not empty. It was revealing something hidden, something always present, something normally drowned out by stars,
gas and radiation. This raised a disturbing thought. If space-time carries a rhythm, what does it govern? Expansion rate? Structure formation? The passage of time itself? So far, the pulse shows no sign of stopping. It has no beginning we can detect, no end in sight. It does not respond to observation. It does not change. It simply continues. Calm, precise, indifferent. Some scientists caution against over-interpretation. History is full of false alarms. But others note a pattern. The universe keeps revealing order where chaos was assumed. The cosmic microwave background, gravitational waves, dark energy. Each discovery rewrote assumptions. This pulse may belong on that list, not because it is dramatic, but because it is quiet, perfectly timed, and coming from nowhere. For now, the signal has no name, no confirmed source, no agreed explanation. It exists as data, repeated, verified, uncomfortable. It reminds scientists of something humbling. The universe doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. Sometimes the most important messages arrive from the emptiest places and keep repeating.